terms of the macroeconomic trends, I think the first one is the very strong role of fiscal policy and the comfort of fiscal policymakers to respond very aggressively. The global fiscal response has been around 10% of GDP in just a couple of months, whereas during the great financial crisis, which lasted several years, the response was quite a bit smaller. I think a second macro trend that is likely to remain in place, at least for the next few years, is low interest rates. And interest rates were already low coming into this crisis. Several countries had already adopted negative interest rates. Think about Japan or the euro area. But now the Fed, the UK, and a lot of emerging markets have also brought their interest rates essentially to zero. And as long as inflation remains weak, and as long as unemployment rates remain elevated, there will be very large incentives for central banks to keep pushing, keep interest rates low. And I do think that that's supportive of the economy. And I think it has some quite significant effects on the real economy as well. When I just look at the housing sector data across the world, they're actually quite strong. In many countries, the level of real estate activity is now already back or above the pre-corona crisis level. And that's because housing through mortgages is just extremely sensitive to low interest rates.